Welcome to Useful Words. Hi, my name is Leroy Glover, and on this channel, we're going to explore useful words. In this video, we're going to share the law of creative emulation, the most powerful way to achieve success. The key to achieving wealth is to study and emulate those who have already acquired it before you. Tracy. In order to achieve success, you need to be able to emulate those who have achieved it. However, in order to do that, you must first understand the law of creative emulation. This law is simple. In order to achieve success, you must copy those who have achieved it before you. Success is not a new idea, and it's not something that can be created out of thin air. You must study what has worked in the past and find a way to adopt it to your own situation. We all want to be successful, but few know how to achieve it. The answer is simple. Emulate those who have already attained the level of success you desire. When you emulate those who are successful, you learn from their mistakes and successes, and eventually you will reach the same level of achievement they have. When it comes to success, most people want to get there as quickly as possible. And while there's no denying that hard work and dedication are both key ingredients, there's another factor that is often overlooked: emulation. When you see someone achieve the level of success you desire, the key to reaching that same level is not trying to reinvent the wheel, but rather to emulate what they've done. By studying what has worked for them and adapting similar habits and behaviors, you can create a roadmap for achieving the same level of success yourself. What is the key to success? According to many self-help experts, it's not talent or luck or even hard work that's responsible for success. It is emulation. By emulating those that have achieved what you want to achieve, you can create a blueprint for your own success. In order to achieve success, you must become a master of emulation. By copying the actions of those who have found success, you can create a roadmap for your own journey to the top. The law of creative emulation is one of the most powerful laws in existence, and if used correctly, it can help you achieve any goal you desire. If you want to be successful, there's no better way than to emulate those who have already achieved success. That may sound simple, but it's true. After all, if somebody has already figured out how to achieve a certain goal, why not follow their lead? Of course, that's not to say that you should copy everything that successful people do. But by studying their habits and strategies, you can learn a lot about what it takes to be successful. And once you know what it takes, achieving success becomes a lot easier. So if you're serious about reaching your goals, start emulating those who have already accomplished what you want to achieve. It is the best way to ensure that you eventually achieve success that you desire. The law of creative emulation is simple. Find someone who is already doing what you want to do and copy them. That may sound trite, but it's actually one of the most effective methods of achieving success. The reason it works is because it taps into the power of role models. When we see someone else doing something that we admire, it inspires us to do the same. It gives us proof that it's possible and shows us the way. We can learn from their mistakes and imitate their successes. The bottom line is that if you want to achieve something, find someone who has already done it and copy them. It may not be original, but it's an incredibly powerful method for achieving success. I'm often asked how people can achieve success. And while there's no one answer that fits everyone, there is a principle that I believe can help anyone achieve their goals. It is the law of creative emulation. We are more likely to achieve success if we model our behaviors on those who have already achieved it. And in other words, find someone who is doing what you want to do and do what they do. This may sound simple, but it's actually very powerful. When you model your behaviors on someone who's already successful, you are more likely to achieve success yourself. This is because you are following a proven blueprint for success. You are learning from someone who has already figured out what works and what doesn't. Everyone has their own method, but there is one approach that is more powerful than any other. And according to the law of creative emulation, the best way to achieve success is to model the behavior of those who have already achieved it. By studying and copying the actions of successful people, you can replicate their results in your own life. So don't just dream about success. Start living it today by emulating those who have already reached the top. The benefits of surrounding yourself with successful people. It's no secret that success breeds success. The more successful people you surround yourself with, the more likely you are to achieve your own goals. We all know that success breeds success. Successful people can provide valuable mentorship, encourage and motivate you to reach your goals, and help you develop the skills you need to be successful. Many people believe that success is a solo act. They think that in order to be successful, they need to go it alone and figure everything out on their own. But this isn't the case at all. In fact, surrounding yourself with successful people can help you achieve your goals much faster than if you were to go at it alone. Here are just a few of the benefits of having a positive support system. Number 1, you learn from their mistakes and successes. Number 2, you have someone to lean on when times get tough. Number 3, you'll be more likely to stick to your goals since you have others rooting for you. Number 4, they'll keep you accountable and motivated. Number 5, their motivation will rub off on you. Number 6, they'll introduce you to new opportunities. And number 7, you'll be inspired to work harder. There's no doubt that successful people are a breed apart. They achieve a level of success that most of us can only dream of. But what is it about successful people that sets them apart from the rest of us? And more importantly, what can we learn from them? Here are some key traits that successful people have in common. They're passionate about what they do. They have a clear vision and they know what they want to achieve. They're not afraid to take risks. They're disciplined and they stick to their goals. They surround themselves with other successful people. One of the most important things we can learn from successful people is the power of positive thinking. Successful people believe in themselves and their abilities to achieve their goals. This positive mindset is infectious and it rubs off on those around them. We all heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And while it's true that our social circle can have a big influence on our lives, we often don't think about how our relationships can impact our success. But the fact is, surrounding yourself with successful people can be incredibly beneficial to your career. Here's why. Successful people are typically go-getters who are always looking for new opportunity. Being around them can help to motivate and inspire you to reach your own goals. Additionally, successful people tend to be good at networking and have a wide network of contacts. This can come in handy if you're ever looking for a new job or trying to grow your business. And successful people are often well educated and can offer valuable advice and mentorship. If you're hoping to achieve success in your field, surrounding yourself with successful people is a great way to help you get there. Now imagine this. You are sitting in a room with a dozen of other people. Most of them are talking about their personal lives, sharing stories about their successes and failures. Suddenly, one of the people in the room get up and start talking about their career. They shared how they achieved their success and what tactics they used to get to where they are today. The rest of the group listens intently, taking notes and asking questions. How do you think you would feel after that experience? Inspired? Motivated? Excited? That's exactly what happens when you surround yourself with successful people. Successful people have a way of inspiring others to reach for the stars, and there are many benefits to surrounding yourself with them. If you want to be successful, it's important to associate yourself with like-minded individuals who will encourage and help you achieve your goals. Successful people know how to be resourceful and can teach you a lot about achieving your dreams. When you surround yourself with successful people, you not only learn from them, but also increase your chances of achieving success yourself. So what are you waiting for? Start surrounding yourself with successful people today. How to find your role model and emulate their behavior. Finding role models is one of the most important things we can do in life. We need people to look up to, inspired to be like, and learn from. Emulating the behaviors of our role models is a powerful way to achieve success. We all have them. The people we look up to and inspire to emulate. Whether it's a celebrity, a business leader, or even a friend or family member, we all have someone we admire. So how do you go about finding and emulating your role models? Here are a few tips to get you started. Firstly, take some time to think about the qualities you admire in others. What is it that they do that you would like to imitate? Number 2, once you have a good understanding of the qualities you value, start thinking about who in your life embodies those qualities. It could be someone you know personally, or it could be someone you only know through their work or public persona. Number 3, once you have identified a few potential role models, spend some time observing them closely. How do they conduct themselves in different situations? What choices do they make and why? What choices do they make and why? Try to understand as much as you can about their thought process and motivations. Finally, start experimenting with incorporating some of their behaviors and choices into your own life. It's important to remember that you don't have to become a clone of your role model. Just adapt the qualities that resonate with you and that you feel will help you achieve your own personal goals. With time and practice, emulating your role models can help you boost your confidence, build positive relationships, and achieve success in your personal and professional life. Once again, think about the qualities you admire most in others. Do you respect their intelligence, their work ethic, their creativity, or something else? Once you identify the qualities you admire, you can start to look for people who embody them. It's important to find role models who are similar to you in some way. If you're a young woman of color, for example, it can be inspiring to find successful businesswomen who share that background. This way you can see that success is possible for someone like you. Don't be afraid to reach out to your role models. Many successful people are happy to mentor others who are just starting out. You never know unless you ask. Remember, no one is perfect. Everyone has flaws and makes mistakes. The key is to learn from your role model's successes and failures alike. It's helpful if you define what you want to achieve. What are your goals? What kind of person do you want to be? Once you have a clear idea of what you want, you can start to look for role models who have achieved similar things. Do your research. Read biographies. Watch interviews. And follow your role models in social media. The more you know about their lives and how they got where they are today, the easier it will be to find common ground and learn from their examples. Identify their key qualities. What traits do your role model have that you admire? Write down a list of qualities that you would like to emulate in your own life. Make a plan. How can you incorporate the qualities of your role model into your own life? What steps do you need to take to achieve your goals? Creating a plan will help to make the most of your role model examples and achieve success in your own life. By creating a plan, it will help you make the most of your role model examples and help you achieve success in your own life. Tips for emulating your role model successfully. When it comes to successful people, we all have our role models. We look up to them and aspire to be like them one day. But what if you can actually learn from them and emulate their success? What do Rihanna, Oprah Winfrey, Beyonce, and Ellen DeGeneres have in common? Apart from being extremely successful entertainers, they're also role models for millions of people around the world. So how do you emulate their success? Here are some more tips to get you started. Number 1, choose someone who you truly admire and respect. It's important to have a positive role model, someone who sets a good example. Number 2, don't try to copy them exactly. Instead, find your own way to achieve their level of success. Be yourself and stay true to your values. Number 3, it's important to choose the right role model. Look for someone whose values aligns with your own and who has achieved success in areas that are important to you. Number 4, don't be afraid to forge your own path. Just because your role model took a certain route to success doesn't mean you have to follow their footsteps. Remember that emulating is a part of the equation. You also need to put in the hard work and dedication to achieve your goals. Number 5, take some time to study your role model's behavior. What do they do that you admire? What kind of decisions do they make? How do they interact with others? By understanding what it is that you admire about your role model, you can start to develop a plan for how to emulate their success. Number 6, start making small changes in your own behavior. If you want to be more like a role model, start doing the things that they would do. For example, if they're always punctual, start making an effort to be on time yourself. If they're always well dressed, start paying more attention to your own appearance. Small changes like these can make a big difference in how you are perceived by others. And finally, if you're not sure how to go about imitating your role model's success, reach out to them directly and ask for advice. Chances are they'll be happy to help you along the way. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and there's no shame in wanting to emulate the people you admire. After all, role models are successful for a reason, and by mimicking their behaviors, we can learn how to achieve similar levels of success. I'm Leroy Glover, and I thank you.